Hello, today we're going to learn how you can be flexible and achieve the splits in just 10 days. You can easily achieve this by doing 4 stretches only. It is proven to be effective, as is coming from my personal experience. And if you're thinking that you might fail, I can assure you, you won't. The fact that you're watching this video right now already shows how eager you want success. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first stretch we're going to do together is called the frog split. This is a relatively easy stretch. It basically stretches the hip muscle and it also increases the flexibility of your groin as well. This also allows you to get high kicks if you do martial arts such as taekwondo and karate. To do the stretch, sit in an upright posture and place your legs as shown here. Stay in this position for 30 seconds. And here's another angle of me doing the frog split. Okay, so now time is up, and this brings us to the next stretch, the half split. To do the half split, stay in a frog split and extend one foot as shown here. What you should feel right now is there's muscle stretching in the area that I'm showing you in red. Stay in this position for 30 seconds and switch to the other side. Now time is up and let's do the other side. Likewise, you should feel there's muscle stretching in the area that I'm showing you in red. "10 seconds left. However, before we begin to the next move, I'd like to show you some common mistakes that you might be doing wrong as well. A common mistake is foot positioning. The sole of the foot should not be facing the sky. Instead, it should be parallel to the floor, like I'm showing you here. Okay, so we'll head on to the next move, the full split. To do this, combine the half splits together and support your body weight by your hands. Like before, you should feel this muscle stretching in the area that I'm showing you in red. Then this brings us to the last move, the hamstring stretch. But before we do that, take a 30 seconds break. You deserve that. Go and grab some water and subscribe to my channel as well. It really helps me a lot. Okay, if you finish your break, let's get back to the last move, shall we? As you can tell, the hamstring stretch stretches the hamstring, which makes it by far the least enjoyable stretch known to mankind. It's not the best feeling ever, but it definitely helps your flexibility a lot. Trust me, no pain, no gain. To do the stretch, extend your legs and try and touch your toes. You should feel the hamstring stretching right now, which I've labelled them in red. You might not be able to touch your toes right now, but it doesn't matter. Rome isn't built in one day. You'll get that eventually, I promise. It just takes time. Okay. So let's take a look at some common mistakes that you might be doing wrong as well. The first one is not stretching properly. My hands are not touching my toes. Instead, they're bouncing. So make sure that doesn't happen to you. And what you should do is use your hands and try to touch your toes without moving for 30 seconds straight. Another very common mistake is the positioning of the foot. As you can see from here, there's a lot of space between the legs and the floor. If you position your legs like that, that will not help you to stretch at all. You're just going to waste your time. So what you should do is keep your legs completely straight. It doesn't matter if you can't touch your toes yet. You'll get that eventually. But the most important thing is to keep your form right. If it's incorrect, it's not going to be effective at all. Okay, to finish off, I've got one more bonus stretch that you could do. It's not essential, but it helps, especially if you think you're not flexible enough. So this one is called the single leg hamstring stretch. It stretches one side of the hamstring each time, so it's definitely less painful than normal hamstring stretch. So do this for 30 seconds and switch to the other side and do the same thing. A few more seconds left. You got this. Alright, 3, 2, 1, time's up. You may relax. You have officially finished the first day of the training program. You've earned my respect. But the most important thing is being consistent. So make sure you do this stretching every single day for 10 days. Then you'll get whatever you want. High kicks, the splits, whatever you wish. Also, to prove that achievements require dedication and continuous effort, I'm going to share you some photos of me trying to get my splits along the way. Hope you enjoy. And this brings us to the end of this video. If you found this useful, please smash that subscribe button so I will post more content. Anyways, I'll see you next time.